Top of the morning. I ain't know if this thing was on. Then I see that it's on. We rocking. Let me see who gonna come through on the black screen. Come through on the black screen. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. True that. Late Bloomer Podcast. We own it. We own it. We own it. Jamal White. Let's see who gonna come through. Jamal White, the 7-year-old from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. First, they blamed his father. Thought, maybe he was more so behind it, or, people was coming for him. Good morning, Miss Muffin. How you doing? Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of it. Hope everybody good, rested, enjoyed their Friday night, safe this morning. And, we here for a little live. A little morning live, not too much, not too less. Not too much, not too less. That case definitely crazy. Definitely crazy. So they said the little boy, CPS got him right now. That's what I'm hearing. Everything's allegedly entertainment purpose. They said CPS supposed to have him right now. I just want to know y'all thoughts on it. Seeing as though when it first happened, everybody was kind of thinking it was the father, some of the father's dealings. Then, if you go back and if you kind of dive into the story, you can see numerous buku pictures of his mama, just online, flexing, big chains, big Cubans. At first, it was said that she was a scammer, but now they saying she was a drug dealer, allegedly for entertainment purposes. Now they saying she was a drug dealer, and she knew the guys or knew one of the guys, and had possibly been on the phone flexing to one of the guys. So they came up with a plan to, she'd take her ass down. They couldn't find her, so they went to her baby daddy house. But they saying she was the target. She was the target. Yes, I saw that. They were saying he wasn't returned to the family. Nah, he got returned though. He got returned. He got returned a day or two ago. I talked about it. By the time I had talked about it, he was already returned. They were saying he was safe. So, in saying that he's safe, well, I don't know how much safe he is being a child protected to custody, but he not. You know, I'm pretty sure that's traumatic for the young dude. I'm pretty sure that's traumatic for him being you know, being able to have this and have that, having the love of your parents, and also you go to being snatched up, shit, basically abducted, and then after you abducted, shit, you got to go to child protective services for some questioning or for holding or whatever it is. I bet he, you know, out his mind right now though. So I just really wanted to get some thoughts on it and see how y'all felt. Should the father still be blamed, seeing as though the people wasn't coming for him? They were just, on dirt. I seen him make a post saying, that's what I'm talking about. They still didn't let him go. And once he was found. Okay, okay, okay. Well, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you don't know what's going on. Case done made nationwide news. Snatch him up from the father's house. He get kidnapped from the father's house. But then the backstory on they saying it might have something to do with the mama. So I could understand that. Uh, I guess just right off. But I definitely don't think, you know, they need to be trying to take the kids unless he just really, you know, I hate that happened to him though. Should the father still be getting clowned though? That's what I'm asking. Even though he did, I seen him make a post saying, he was wrong for running. Can he come back from that? Like in the eyes of the people, is it any way the father can redeem himself from that situation? From running and hearing his son calling his name? Like, is he always gonna be looked at as a coward? Or somebody that ran and heard his son calling his name? I wonder how many times have he replayed the video or just reliving it in his head. I'm glad it didn't happen. Then nothing else happened though. You know what I'm saying? It would have been more of a no. First person I'm grabbing is my son. Yeah, I can feel you on that though. That'll be mighty hard to. I don't know. That's crazy shit there. Just see how they blitzed them. Just pull out, jump out the car, running. One thing for sure though, if the little dude would have had some help out there, he would have been straight because he was trying to go his little move. That little dude getting down up out of there, man. He was always, you know what I'm saying, in the back driveway, in the back of the driveway. Goddamn, he knew the run. Take me, let my child go. I don't think they wanted him though. You see, the thing was they really came for who they wanted for. It's like it seemed like what was going on, they were gonna put the gun on the daddy anyway. You see what I'm saying? It seemed like one of them had the gun on the daddy, and so the other one was, his job was to get out. The teenager job was to get out and run the little boy down. But still, they're saying that he could have. I guess people saying he could have done more than that. So put yourself in them shoes, Miss Muffin. I'm listening to you now. Put yourself in them shoes. Two guys blast out the car, run down on you and your son at gunpoint. And you saying, beyond the shadow of a doubt, I thought they came. Nah, they came for the little boy. According to the footage, they seen the little boy outside playing. They bagged the truck up, the little Jeep up, and you know what I'm saying? Now they actually seen both of them. They seen them pull in the driveway, and or seen the daddy pull in the drive. The daddy was trailing the little boy. That's what it was. The daddy was following his little boy back from somewhere. So you know how he was in the car, and the little boy was riding a bike on the sidewalk, and they was out there posted already waiting. That's what it was. They was out there waiting on the other side of the street. So once the daddy pulled up in the driveway, they kind of pulled up behind him and blocked the car in. But they was coming for the little boy, what they saying. And you can see one dude run up and pretty much run the daddy in the house. Or that's where the daddy ran, but he still had his gun aimed their way. And one of them chased the little boy down. So it was like, it wouldn't have been shit really stopping them from getting the daddy. If they was really coming for him or really was coming for his life, that's why they said a long time ago, man. It's really true. When the mask on, man, nigga coming for your life. I mean your ice. When the mask off, they coming for your life. So that was just an incident where shit, they just really wanted what they wanted. Because that would have been the last thought. I'm gonna tell you this. Even if the daddy would have ran in the house, man, nigga would, if it was that serious, because you was right behind him, nigga would have ran in there behind him. But they let you know they wasn't there for no blood. They were just for the cash. Simple as that. Yeah, he took forever to come back outside. He waited until the smoke was clear. He made it until the smoke was clear. You could hear him on camera though. Excuse me. I know in a moment like that, man, motherfucker hard. I remember I was at this is where I seen Limehard. Y'all remember Limehard used to jump on here? And he brought this shit up in the chat one day. I was at an event though. Out there at the Shelby Farms, man. Real shit. And I fucked around and thought little dude was missing, man. And like, what the fuck? Like, walking around out there, it was a school event, and I'm out there. And man, that's one of the worst. That's the worst feeling, man, to lose a child. That's a terrible feeling, man, to lose a child, man. Like, so many emotions go through your head. You get to thinking about, damn, they helpless. Damn, the people in this world. I said something about $100,000 reward, but I don't see no pictures on the internet of the mama flexing though. You know what I'm saying? I don't see those pictures on the internet of the daddy with big Cubans on and 50, 60, 70, 80,000. I only see pictures of the mama on the internet like that. And at the same time, this should be an eye opener to a lot of these women out here. They like to pop they shit and do the same shit that the niggas doing. Like, to me, that type of shit be men and nigga activities. And it's like the world we live in nowadays, women like to do so much shit that the men doing and vice versa. So it's like motherfucker getting caught in the sauce, lost in the sauce. People just can't stick to doing what they do, you know. There's no reason staying in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the trenches, where as a woman, you supposed to be in there fully loaded like that. You know, it's a shame. It's it's a wonder. I mean, something like that ain't been happening. You know, that's a come up. You see what they said? They wanted money and a Cuban. They ain't just want no goddamn money. They want a Cuban too. Everything ain't for the internet. Everything ain't for social media. I remember, man, a few years ago, I used to be social media crazy. I went. I say for about 6 months, I was going crazy on social media. And then I realized, like, especially with that Instagram, that shit ain't nothing but the little boy had a chain too, facts. That little boy ain't I mean, that shit ain't nothing but just to keep up. Go on these social media sites, keep up. Show a motherfucker what you got. Show a person what you got. Show a person what you got. Show a person what you got. And I remember just, this was kind of like 2020, 2021, during the COVID and shit. When everybody was on there flexing and putting them 30s and them 40s and them 50s and shit on there. You know, I realized how dangerous that shit was, you know, especially when you stay in the city. You might be just getting on there popping your shit. But you stay around some people who ain't popping that shit, who plotting on your shit. So you always got to be mindful of where you at, who you around, what you doing. Like, you really ain't living in no world where motherfuckers just gonna allow you to post 100,000, 60, 70,000 worth of jewelry on 2, 3 phones, and you stay in the heart of North Memphis. You think you finna keep going live, popping your shit like that, and you stay beside me in the trenches? Man, hell nah. So we really got to smarten up about that internet. That internet, a motherfucker in itself, for real, for real. You can be who you want to be on social media. Damn right, you can be who you want to be. Tell all your damn business. Put yourself in a bad position. Send the raw position. Like, this shit a tool, man. You gotta more and more. You gotta use social media as a tool, man. Motherfucker gotta stop using it as a. I don't know. I can't even really say how they use it. You know, people use this shit for good and bad. You definitely coming up on the social media wave, but when you see it's that wave of bullshit. It's that wave of bullshit. I just feel like motherfucker gotta reevaluate what's going on. Hopefully they get the little boy out of child protective service, and hopefully everything be all right with him. Hopefully he bounce back. It ain't no long lasting effects of this shit. Yeah, hopefully there ain't no long lasting effects of what's going on. Well, social media a mess though, man. For real, for real. Social media is a mess. But if it probably wouldn't have been for social media, who knows? Shit, they might not even, one thing about it though, with all these cameras though, man, like they be saying, it's hard to just get away with shit like you used to. So you really gotta be mindful of like when you doing shit thinking about the cameras, man. It's always something watching your ass in this world, man. I ain't lying. That's the thing about life in 2025, man. You never know when that motherfucking camera is on. Like for real, for real. Who got a camera on? I'm talking about from the cameras on the poles to the houses to the buildings to like it's no telling who might have a spy cam for your ass. And long and behold, when you think you done got away with some shit scot free, look up, they got them video, they got them images, and now your ass got 50, 60 years. Cause you ain't know the camera was hanging off a leaf. You didn't know the camera was hanging off the leaf, man. Make sure y'all go back. Good morning, Miss Nikki. Miss Nikki, what going on? Just walking in, yeah, I hope so too. I know that's scary. You been taken, then found by, and you still in a strange place after being found. Hell yeah, I know that's definitely scary and you know, unfortunate though. So when it comes to the father, like how you feel about him running? You give him a pass? Does the father get a pass? What that is, Miss Muffin? You got two wrenches? What that is? Oh, this is my picture. My bad. My picture in black and white. I said, what the hell? That shit look like a wrench. Hey, I had to take a wrench last night, man. Y'all know. No pad. So as a mother, how do you look at him now? How do you look at him? Can your son, are you skeptical about letting your son visit him now? Like what? You think that little boy uh resent his father, or he not old enough to even understand what's going on? Like he not even thinking about that right now. What age do you think it's gonna settle in for him that be like, damn, my daddy left me? Cause kids know though. Kids can. one thing about it, man, kids have emotions, and you just have to talk to them to get through to really understand. But kids, it start around that age when they start feeling left out, resented, and forming their little opinions and things of that nature. As a coward, and no, I wouldn't let my son go back. Oh man. So it ain't no excuse. He couldn't be too scared. He couldn't. I just got off the phone with my son. I can't imagine parents mishandling parenthood like some do. But I don't even know the whole story. I just catch the pieces here. Would you run off and leave your son or your child if they was in danger? That's the main focus. Would you run off and leave your son if they was in danger? That's the main thing. His son got snatched up and was calling his name, Daddy, 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 Daddy. So I ain't gonna lie. That alone would have made me, if I did, I can't see myself running. That would have made me turn around, though. You know what I'm saying? That alone would have made me, wait a fucking minute. That alone would have done it for me, though, man. Just being real. All the nuts and guts would have summoned, and I would have just had to, hey, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Mother, he didn't even stick around to see what they wanted. But they say it was all orchestrated by a 14-year-old boy. Grown 38-year-old dumbass damn fool. Damn fool. You let a these niggas be letting teenagers talk them into shit. You big grown dumb motherfucker. You 40 years old. You let a motherfucker it could have been your son damn near. Definitely a little brother. You let a motherfucker 14 tell your big grown ass, let's go do this. They need to give him the 14-year-old time. Nigga, you need time twice. Goof ass. Yeah, he definitely needs time twice. I like this black screen though. I ain't gonna lie. Then why he didn't chase them? I was thinking it myself. Why he didn't chase them? Why he didn't? That would have been the most logical thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I was thinking in my head? Uh, Maybe you chasing them, then they throw the little boy out the car. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that to happen, but you could have been a distance behind. I thought about that though, but like I said, you don't know if you want to chase them, then you agitate them. But I don't know if I could have just sat there though. I couldn't. I couldn't have sat there though. I definitely couldn't have sat there. Definitely couldn't have sat there. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I'm just saying this, but I'm being honest. Not no nigga finna put no gun in my face by himself. Like you by yourself, not about to walk up to me and put no gun on my face, in my face, and I'm just finna walk. I'm about to try you. I'm gonna be the nigga that gets shot though. I ain't gonna lie. It nothing happened to me in my life. I can't just sit there with a gun on me. I ain't that cool, calm and collected. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hell nah. You got a gun on my face. This a barrel. Like I gotta try some. Every time I done been at gunpoint, like real shit, man. I can't just sit there like that. I can't just see what you finna do. Like hell nah. That's the worst feeling. Being on the other end of a barrel. I don't gotta put my face on the cam. That's my face right there. Get your ass out of here. So any nigga, anytime I done ever been at Kendra Cartier, how you doing? Anytime I done ever been at gunpoint though, like I said, man, that's a terrible feeling. I'ma reach up and massage my temples and pop a Tylenol trying to wrap my mind around this shit. Yeah. Kendra versus Stan G. Let's talk about it. What we talking about? Kendra versus Stan G. What happened? What happened? I don't know what's going on. Go on, call in and talk to BigTruDat about it. The line's open. Kendra versus Stan G. Go on, call in. Yeah, we got the line open this morning, man. We got the line open. Nine oh one 290 8156. We could talk about T Grizzly too, though. Let me just, we could talk about Grizzly, bruh. T Grizzly, his auntie. I might cam up in a minute. 901 290 8156. 290 8156. See what's going on, man. If you call, I might have to call you back. Just dab, just dab me, and I'm finna get you in. Late Bloomer Podcast, BigTruDat. We edit early in the morning. You know it. You know it. You know it's real when Miss Cartier come through. Bitch, you said he gonna be blessed the world with some more than I can and just a few. Hold it thought. Here they go. Some more than I can. Well, don't lie to me like I'm handsome, damn me, Nikki. Don't do me like that. Don't lie to me like I'm handsome. Multiple videos on YouTube be slandering my name. Okay. I see you right here. So I'm gonna call you right back. I see it coming through right now. I see it. I'm finna call you right back. Just pick up. Appreciate you, Miss Kendra. I had to get the number to lock in. Miss Kyle. Okay, I'm finna hit you right now. Hold on. I got you. Here we go. 995 7. I need you to answer. 7 is not available. Where we at? Where we at? Damn, what's up? Why you ain't? I'm gonna try you one more time. What we doing? You done got cold feet? What going on? Hello? Can you hear me, bro? Hello? Yeah, what going on? Yeah, what's up? This Truth.
What's up, Truth?
Right, nothing much. What going on? How you doing?
I'm alright now that I done got away from a fuck nigga, but you know what I'm saying? It's all good, you live and you learn. But he keeps speaking on my name on YouTube, you know, and it's wrong. It's multiple videos that's up with this man keep slandering my name, you know, and it's real messed up that he think that it's okay to keep doing that, you know what I'm saying? Like he's telling all the business on the motherfucking internet, you know, and it's just not like that. And he won't, you know, fess up to it. Only thing he keeps doing is keep going in and out of little shit like on YouTube, on Clubhouse, all type of stuff, just slandering my name. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So I
crap.
just want to get this stuff straight because it's just not right. Like I'm an artist too, but he's just discrediting me in every way that he possibly can. You know?
How the fallout start? Like what
And
happened?
the fallout, it started because he lied and said that we was going, you know, jumping, right?
Okay.
So, it came out that he didn't have an interview at first. This was at first when we first fell out. Um, I got locked up. It was just a bunch of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And then after I had got out after them 5 days or whatever, you know, it was just his attitude changed about everything. Because I understand, like, you know, we didn't know each other from a can of paint, but it's just a point. You know, you going on here slandering my name, saying all, I mean, just really talking. Like, if you go on YouTube, you will see the multiple videos that he's talking about me. You know, you hating on a female. You're a natural born hater. Like I see that you be going in on these niggas, but to go in on a female that tried to help your broke ass, like you over here, you know what I'm saying, doing so much, bro. You trying to take my money. But let's tell the people that.
Damn.
Let's tell the people that how you try to take my money.
So let me ask you this, not to get in y'all business, but what
Oh,
y'all
it's
had
over with. The
what y'all
business
had
already
going
ended.
on? He was supposed to be like turning you up though.
Well, the thing about it was, we were supposed to be working together as a team.
Okay,
But,
collaborating. Okay.
correct, collaborating. But when he figured out that he couldn't, like, really play me out of no money, then that's when his whole attitude changed. Like, he turned into a total demon.
Are you the one in the video with him on YouTube where I seen a video clip where he was arguing with a young lady. Is that
Yeah,
you?
that was me.
Oh, that's
That's
you.
me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, low down, dirty dog, man.
so let me ask you this. Was he trying to put you on the,
What's up?
was he trying to put you out there? Like far it seemed like he had a little pee in him though. Like he was trying to, you know what I'm saying, get out there. You ain't helping me type shit. What was he trying to, you know, what was going on?
Now he wasn't trying to pimp on me because what I'm saying. He was trying to get money out of me because of what I'm saying, what he thought he could do. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he wasn't on no piece shit with me like that, man. I don't know who the fuck he think he is. He's a natural born liar. That's what he is.
He jumped hard. He
Like,
jumped hard on this on it. He tried to jump hard on that jump though. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, all the videos he trying to jump hard on me. You know what I'm saying? But why you going that hard on a female though? Because you done told me your business and everything. You done let me see how you living. All that stuff like that. Now you mad? Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect either. I'm far from perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an artist too. And you're trying to discredit me and discredit my name. That's the thing. I never once went on no platform except for Clubhouse to try to straighten this shit out. But this nigga took it to YouTube.
Y'all done been on Clubhouse with this shit?
Man, this shit was going on for like a whole fucking 2 weeks of us just arguing and everything on fucking Clubhouse, man. Like, he tried to say everything in the book about me, you know. He tried to say everything, like everything. And it's just crazy. Like, I don't appreciate that. And he's still doing this, still dropping content on my name. Like, I need a piece of that money. Pop Austin, you keep interviewing him about that shit, bro. Why don't you get my Pop Austin never got my side. He just keep letting this nigga keep talking about me.
So what's your side of the story? Let's get it. Let's get it. What's your side of it?
My
Like,
side of the story is, and then everybody up, the people that been watching, they already know. You know what I'm saying? He just tried to not scam me, but he just tried to get me out of some money. Thinking he could do that. But at the end of the day, I'm way smarter than that because I already seen the play. Once you ask me for money for sneakers and all that stuff, I'm thinking I'm here as a business partner, but you trying to get $100 for shoes, you trying to get $50 for a haircut. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff, that's the stuff a man's supposed to do for himself. I drove 20 hours. You understand what I'm saying? I
mm-hmm.
drove 20 hours just to be in collaboration with you, and you couldn't even have your half of the money, you sorry ass nigga. Tell these people how you ain't got no fucking money, and you trying to use people for that shit. Now, if you had so much motion, and if you had so much this, that, and the third, why you not just going on about your business? Go on about your business. Stop speaking on my name. I thought we hashed this shit out, but another video came out on Pop Off. With you speaking on me, talk about the videos that I had sent you, True, of you talking about somebody set you up. Ain't nobody set you up. You did it to yourself because you did them drugs and you tried to go behind Marco's Pizza and try to go into their freezer because you was too high. And then the people called the police on you. For real. For real, man. I'm dead ass serious.
Man, nah.
For real, like.
Man, nah, man.
And I'm telling you the truth, man. Listen, I can tell you the Marco pizza that we went to. You can call up there and verify with the employees what that nigga tried to do. How
Man.
you gonna blame that on me? Now, if I was doing something like that, then I would have went in the freezer with your ass. But see, I was in my mind. I was in my own mind. You wasn't in your right mind because you drinking. You done crushed that shit up in a dollar bill and scooped it with a nasty ass fingernails, nigga, that you need to clean and manicure. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Scoop
nah, man.
that shit up and think that shit, nigga. And then you talk about somebody set you up. You set yourself up. Eating pills and shit. Nigga, you wrong as
So let
shit.
me ask you this though, Miss Kendra. Y'all can't, cause I see it's already messy. It's
It
already
is.
ain't no
I'm
coming
sorry
back.
for speaking on me, true. No disrespect.
Ain't no coming back from the mess. What kind of artist are you? Like, what you do? You
I
sing?
sing. I'm an R&B. I'm an R&B singer. Yeah.
Why you ain't never seen me nothing? Shit,
I can see you some of my stuff like it's on YouTube. You
man,
know,
that
like I'm
shit.
an independent artist, so I'm like nowhere near where I want to be yet. But I do have things that I have already established. I have a my song back in that's already published. It's registered at the White House. You
Where
know
you
what I mean? At the
from?
publishing office.
Where you from?
At the publishing, huh?
Where you from?
I'm from Virginia.
Virginia. Ah, okay, okay. That what's up.
Yeah.
And you say you already got music online.
Yeah, I got some music online already. I'm getting ready to do a big interview coming up, a radio interview. I'm about to do a mic drop, and all of that's coming up soon. This week coming up, so
What's
be on the lookout for that too.
What's up? We gonna get an interview together. Then we gonna line one up. We gonna get one together, talk about your music and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to line it up with you, so whenever you're ready.
Yeah, let's do that, man. We can get off of the negative shit. You know, I hate that you going through that, and I hate you going through whatever you're going through. But you know, it's life. It's life. Shit happens. Hey, if I was you, I would just try to, man. You ain't gonna. One thing I noticed about this. When you get into it with Stan G in the media, you just got to be ready to go all the way. You know what I'm saying? He gonna talk back and forth. He gonna go back and forth. He gonna go back and forth. So if you ain't ready to do this shit all day, every day, then it's like, man, you gotta just let that nigga win. I ain't saying you can't speak up for yourself, and you know what I'm saying, because it do be a point where you're like, damn, bro. But at the same time, going back and forth every day, you can't match his energy on this shit because he don't really got no filter. You know what I'm saying? He don't really got no filter. He don't give a fuck what. When I was beefing with Stan G, he told me that, bro, I say anything. And when a nigga tell you they'll say anything, you gotta
Exactly.
respect this shit. You gotta respect this shit. He told me, bro, I say anything, bro. So I said, oh yeah, he dangerous. You see what I'm saying? He'll say anything. So I can't go at it with a nigga who already done told me how he get down. He'll say anything. So
Mm-hmm.
so you gotta pick your battles. You gotta pick your battles. You gotta pick your battles and you know just decipher from the bullshit though, man. You know, decipher from the bullshit. That's
Yeah,
how.
that's what I was trying to do. I've been left that shit alone, true. You understand what I'm saying? But it didn't keep bringing my name up, bringing like, and then Pop Austin, he won't even. He just getting his side of the story. He get really getting my side of the story. You know what
What?
I'm saying? It's just messed up.
How did y'all get to that point where y'all was out there arguing and he was trying to tell you go home? How did that happen?
That happened because he just, he know he couldn't get no more money out of it. You know what I'm saying? That his plan wasn't working no more.
Okay,
That's how that happened.
I
Yeah,
got you.
I started realizing like, oh shit, like this person is not really trying to help me for real, for real. He's trying to say, oh, like my talent isn't listen, you know what I'm saying? Like you discrediting me on all parts. Then you go on Clubhouse like, oh yeah, she can sing, woo, this, that, and the third. But then you go back again, and then you talking about some, you know, discrediting me again. So it's just like, well, what is it?
Right.
You know?
Right. I feel. Let me hear a note. Let me hear some.
Man, I've been yelling so much. I don't
Oh
even know what I
shit.
do.
There we go.
I'm hoarse.
There
I'm
we
hoarse. Not for
go.
real. I'm hoarse. I'm hoarse, bro. I've been yelling and screaming and shit, man. I'm just out of it right now. Like that's why I got to get back into my element. Like that's not my element. I'm not no hateful person. I'm not none of that. I need to get back to doing what I was doing, promoting and performing and stuff like that, and not arguing with this nigga. But I'm seeing this shit pop up on my timeline every day, and then they're gonna put the topic under back end, and that's one of my singles that I got out on the internet right now. So it's just like, bro, you trying to shatter me in every way that you can. You're not uplifting me. You're not trying to pull me up. You trying to discredit me because the shit is over with. You can't scam me no more, scam G.
Scam G. Hey, this shit crazy, man. This shit crazy.
For real, man. It's over with. No more scamming.
Time, what
Get
it
your
do?
own
Top of the
money.
morning.
Huh?
Nah, I was speaking to somebody that just popped in the chat. I was telling him top of the morning, top of the morning.
Yeah, and then y'all gotta excuse me. I don't want to bring no negativity, but I just want to clear it up. Like, man, just cut it out. You should be able to run some more content than keep talking about Cartier because I done moved on ever since we said what we said and we got into it. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I'm done with the situation. Then to go back onto YouTube and see another video and you running your mouth looking dusty. Still haven't been to the dermatologist yet. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, bro. You know I wasn't there. You know I'm a good person. I drove 20 hours, bro, just to try to get this collaboration done. So it ain't like I came empty-handed, even though I had to hustle and grind and do everything that I had to do. I still was able to produce something. So what are you doing? You bagging, and you still bagging.
So it's over with. It's done with. Like,
Yeah, I'm done with the shit, but I just don't like that Pop also keeps. I know that that's his boys and everything, but it's just like, bro, you're not getting both sides of the story. You just getting one side of the story, and that's the shit that's not fair. Because you putting out a narrative and you not getting the other side. But I mean, people know. People already know already. So it really ain't no need to really get his side because people already know him for being a scam chick.
scam G. So let me ask you this before I get is do you want to do a interview, a regular interview talking about you? Because really, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you got some shit you still want to get off your chest, you got some shit you want to get off your chest. But do you want to do an interview just talking about your project as well, and then you get
Yes,
into what happened? You know what I'm saying? We could.
yes.
Okay, okay, okay.
So I do want to talk about me because I haven't been able to talk about me this whole time because everybody, the way that he just putting my name out there. But see, people already know who he is already. They know what type of person he is. So yeah, of course they're gonna be like, yeah, that nigga is woo, this, that, and the third. Like every video in the comments that I go on, everybody's talking about him. And I'm not gonna say that I'm sitting up here like I'm just so perfect. No, I'm not a perfect person. But I came into this situation thinking that I was gonna have a partnership with somebody, but the whole time you thinking in your head, oh yeah, I need $100 for some J's. I need $50 for a haircut. Like every time you turn it to me like Tyrone, you need to call Tyrone, bro. Like for real.
So let me ask you
Like
this
I'm
then:
crazy.
how many haircuts and how many pair of J's before you realized it?
Nah, it was only one.
Ah, okay. One haircut, one pair of J's. Okay, okay, okay. He
Yeah,
got
one.
okay, okay. He got fresh and got chopped one time. Okay.
Yeah, but that's not right though. Like if he wouldn't have did it out of malice, then we would have been cool. But he did it out of the hatred in his heart. You know what I'm saying, that he has for some women. That's dominant. And I'm not gonna say I'm dominant over a man, but I have a strong mind. You know what I'm saying? And I seen what you was trying to do. You know, and you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it no more. So yeah, it was time for me to go. Once he couldn't scam me no more, it was like, yeah, I don't want to. I don't want you around no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Did you stay? So are you still out there in Texas trying to make a way, or you went on and went back to Virginia?
Yeah, nah, I'm back home. So I got things I gotta do. Like I said, I got a radio interview coming up. I got a mic drop getting ready to come up, and I'm looking for a nigga with a high top fade, right? So I could dog walk his ass on the video. But yeah, man, that this record, he definitely ready to come out on that nigga
She
because
said a
come on,
nigga with a
bro,
high
you
top
doing too
fade.
much. You doing too much, cuz you doing too much.
Damn. Yeah, we definitely gonna line it up then. When you on Instagram?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Kendra_Cartier with a
Wait
KKARTIER.
a minute, wait a minute. That's gonna be a little bit. Find me on Instagram. Look me up on Instagram for me because I'm on live right now, so I don't want to get off and disconnect the live. But Late Bloomers TV.901. Late Bloomers TV.901. And find me on the gram and we can get that junk going, get some shit set up, you know. Late Bloomers TV.901.
Do it got your real name in the description? I
Nah,
just followed you.
on Instagram.
Yeah,
I don't think it got my real name on Instagram. It just say shit. I don't know. Shit.
I just followed you. You probably see it. Let me
Okay,
see.
I got you. I'm gonna look at that junk when I get off.
Yeah, but see, I ain't got no content speaking negatively on nobody because I'm an artist. I don't do that. I'm not a blogger. I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? All of my content have to do with me and my music. So for somebody to discredit me and some of the work that I already done as an independent artist with, you know, putting money out my own pocket to try to make this my dream really come true, I just yeah, I don't agree with that. And it's foul. What he keeps saying online. If you go watch all them videos, like it's crazy.
I'm gonna go back and just to get a little what matter of fact, if you don't mind, send me the link to the ones where he talking about you in there, John, so I could just check it out, just to get a feel of dynamic of y'all relationship. Like really, I ain't on no Stangy bash, and I ain't got nothing really bad to say about bro. You know, he get down how he get down, but you know, you got the platform. You know what I'm saying? You got the platform to talk your shit and get your shit off your chest. But me personally, I don't have. I don't agree with everything, bro. Do for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, but I don't have anything. I don't have a dog in this fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here as a journalist to get your side of the story because, like you said, your shit
Yeah,
ain't been told.
this is not a Sandy hate train. It's
Right,
just trying to clear up my side because it's just some
right,
niggas think they can keep going on and saying on, going on, going on. Come on, man. Like it doesn't matter. At least
right,
I'm making my own money. He keeps talking about Uber and all that shit, but I ain't have to ask you for no money. You
right.
understand what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter what I do for a living. I never had to really ask you for nothing, bro. But out of the gate, here you go.
Ain't nothing wrong with Ubering and Lyfting and DoorDash. That shit saved my life.
Okay.
When,
Man, he tried to discredit me on so many levels, bro. I gotta make my own money. I can't depend on nobody.
Man, listen, DoorDash. I made 10,000 one year off of DoorDash, and I remember motherfuckers used to tell me, man, DoorDash that ain't no real job. Ooh, man, well I'm doing it. Anything to not ask your ass for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I'm
That's
finna
what I would say.
DoorDash.
That's all.
So man,
But
don't
he
let
discredited
nobody.
me about that.
You gotta do what you gotta do. DoorDash and the Uber, well, motherfucker don't know that's a cool. out the way ass, keep you some money type of gig anyway. You know what I'm saying? So only a person who just don't understand it or speak down on it though. You
Oh,
know.
they just can't do it. He can't do it because he retarded. Like, of course a nigga like that not gonna know how to do shit. Like, not know shit like that anyway. This nigga didn't even know shit. Like, how to do it or what to do. Like,
Shit, yeah.
they gonna distract me, but you sitting right there. You sitting right there with me 24 hours doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Well, hopefully, after the interview, once you speak your piece, hopefully, it's some clarity on the situation. Like you said, this ain't a stangy or bashing type of thing. It's just you,
It's not. It's just to get my part out.
yeah, just getting your part out, and we gonna do it like that. And I'm gonna make sure I tag Pop Austin in this motherfucker once you get your part out too, though.
Yeah, man, and that pop out to know I need that. I need my one on that one too. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all running up numbers on me. You know, like let's get the truth out there. Like Pop Austin, you know that man for real, or you just got that man on there just because? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Right, right,
He
right.
talk all that shit. He talk all that shit to you, Pop Austin, but for real, like I was around this man 24/7 for a few days. So it's just like, come on, man.
Yeah,
Don't
let's
discredit nobody else.
let's save it. Let's save it for the interview. Don't run it all on the line. Let's save, what I'm saying, your side of the story for the interview. And yeah, we're gonna get into it like that. I'm gonna run the little clip. I'm gonna go back and find the little clip of y'all at the wherever y'all was at when y'all was having y'all little
We was
disagreement.
filming.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we was filming for the reality show for the Love of Stan. I'm not promoting his shit, but we was shooting that. But that was just all wrong. It's just like how you come out the gate arguing about money, bro. You arguing about my money. That shit crazy.
Oh, the love of Stan. You finna be on the show called The Love of Stan. Oh.
Oh yeah, bro. This shit is crazy. Like,
Man, so you done drove away
I
from
never knew who he was. I never
you
knew who he
drove
was
from
until after that.
Virginia to Texas to be on the
Yep.
love of Stan, and you oh, I see what's going on. Oh, you crashed out. That's on you. Whatever that supposed to happen behind it. You drove from Virginia to Texas for the love of Stan. Oh yeah, he cut up.
But also too, we was going to no jumper.
Oh,
That
okay,
was the
okay.
second thing that we was gonna do. But in between there, like I got locked up for 5 days. It's just
For
all
locked
type
up
of
for
stuff.
what?
Like, I got locked up when we was in the middle of we was in Kimball County in Texas, and I got locked up because readers for my license plate. They said I stole my own car, but
Wow.
the what was it the company, the finance company where I got the car, where I was financing the car. You know what I'm saying? They called the police. They put out a 100% like you know how they do a warrant for you, like it's like a worldwide warrant.
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. So you was a fugitive for a
Yeah,
day.
but I was only in there for 5 days though, cause the shit wasn't true. Like,
How you get out? They let you out?
yeah, they let me out on my own recognizance after 5 days.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Well, yeah, let's get it going though. Let's get it going, Cartier. Tonight, tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna hit you up on IG and see what worked best for you, and then we can get it going.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna send you my what's the name on your inbox too.
And send me your music link so I can check out your song. I can check out your talent if you don't mind.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. I really appreciate it for real.
Now I
Like,
appreciate
just
you.
like I said, it's not to really bash anybody or what 364. It's not really to bash, stand or anything. It's just a point of, let me get my part. Like you going in on me on YouTube, you keep going in. It's clips keep coming out. So it's just like you baiting me, to say something. You know what I'm saying? And that's wrong. First of all, you testing people. You know, and I understand you got to test everybody around you, but at the same time, it's just like, bro, you already been asking me for money from day one. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you don't think I'm frustrated? I'm frustrated. First of all, you was a whole man. You supposed to be on your shit. You're not supposed to be asking no female for nothing, regardless of what. We supposed to be working as a team. Yeah, I'm going to put my money in the pot, of course.
Right.
But the way you going about it is like you on some pimping shit, bro. You can't even pop the pimples on your face, my nigga, correctly. You know what I'm saying? So how the fuck is you gonna be on some P shit? It's not right. It's not right what you're doing. Get your own money and do what you're supposed to do. I not ask you for nothing. I didn't ask you for nothing. All I was trying to do was do the partnership, you know, and then go to no jumper. That was the whole thing. So that came out. And
Damn.
I'm gonna talk about more of it for on the interview. I don't want to go
Yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah. Don't give us too much because I got a couple questions for it I want to ask, and then we'll get into it. Because I don't want it to be just like you said. We a nigga just it ain't no Stan G bashing it all on my part or even on your part. Like you said, you want to tell your side of the story, but it's still a lot of frustration in there. So we just if we just hinder on the frustration, it'll just be like we just stand G, stand G, stand G. So I also want to get your story about, about what you got going on in life, Virginia, the music, and then we can meet up right there. How you ended up taking that trip to Texas, and then we can get into it like that. But it's more the Cartier than you know what I'm saying. Start Stan G, the fallout with Stan G.
Exactly. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Like it's more to it, and I don't want nobody discrediting like my talent. You know, because I was supportive, and that's how I be. Like when you're supportive of a person or people or whatever, that man he turned on me. That's how you do. You turn on people who really there for you for real.
But keep your head up though. We gonna definitely get into it, keep your head up, and don't let this shit discourage you though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have tough skin. You out here in the social media world now. You in this content space, so it's just time for you to just do a better job of trying to control your own narrative. You know what I'm saying? Especially like after you get over this shit because it ain't nothing but content. It'll pass over. Trust me, it'll pass
Oh yeah.
over, and just use it as fuel and for the most part, when you looking at this shit now, let this be like just something to go off of. Like before you just attach yourself with people, just go back and just do your research on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if
Right,
they
right. And
line
that's what
up
everybody
with your brand.
everybody kept telling me.
Yeah, that's how you do that in the future. You just go back and do your research and just see what line up with your brand. Because just because a nigga might be popping it, and I'm not talking about him. I'm just saying in general. Just because a nigga might be popping it, that don't mean it necessarily the right shit for you. You know what I'm saying? The right
Right.
attachment for you. You know what I'm saying? So future reference, like I said, just go back and see if it makes sense for you to even be around and giving certain people your energy. You know?
You're right about that, because that definitely wasn't the right decision.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Hey, I don't mean to cut in, but I like you, bro. You're a real nigga. Real shit. You're a real nigga.
Man, appreciate it. Who it is? Who it is? How the hell you get on the phone? Who it is? Fuck.
Now I'm Kendra's peoples.
Ah,
So
okay,
I told her
okay.
how what that shit, like what angles and what lanes she should go to approach this situation. You feel me?
Shit, yeah.
So you was a good person to talk to, though. I like that how you don't want to be bashing and shit like that. That's real cool, bro.
See,
Nah,
that's what I'm saying. Pop Austin was doing that, but nah, Pop Austin, he want to get all of the messiness. Like, he wasn't like how Two being right now. You know what I'm saying? He just like, oh yeah, well, what? Go ahead and tell it, bro. Like, I'm like, dang, like you not even gonna give somebody else a chance to even. You didn't come to me and say, hey, or email me or nothing and be like, well, shit, what's your part of it? Because this nigga over here, he's saying this, that, and the third.
shit, yeah.
You
You
just
know,
going off this is to say.
you know how it be though when some whoever got the biggest voice. and say that shit first. That's who a motherfucker gonna go with. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it normally be in the most for the most part. Or whoever said it first, and you know, if you on this motherfucker speaking every day about some shit, people gonna tend to believe you. They don't want to hear the other side. You know, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how it's been for the past like 2 weeks, man. It's every fucking day.
But yeah, let's get it. Let's get it going. I'm gonna inbox you on IG like for a time and see what you got going and shit. We can set
Mm-hmm.
something up for sure. For sure.
For sure, man. I really appreciate it. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? I'm not a negative person at all. I just want to get my part up. Oh, that's it.
most definitely. I appreciate you tuning in, and we gonna chop it up for sure. Don't stress about this shit too much though. For real.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not stressing. I done already moved on. Like this man texted me the other day talking about I stole a computer cord. Like, bro, you just wanted to text my phone, right? You miss Cartier that much that you had to text me talk about a stolen computer. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And then to go back and see the video, it's just like, bro, cut it out. You got more content to do other than be still worried about me. If you got so much emotion, why you worried about Cartier? Like, I done moved on with my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done moved on to what I'm doing next.
They said, "Damn, I didn't know Stan had such a production. No wonder he feels like more than a blog. He feels like a movie star. Stan feeling like he's on Wiz. Shot it on the road with me. Yeah, see, I can understand him too. When a motherfucker drive from Virginia to Texas, you see what I'm saying? It can make you feel
I
good.
believed in him though. That's somebody that believe in you. I believed in him, and he doesn't believe in me because he a natural born hater. You know what I'm saying? He one of them type that it's a fake support.
Right.
Then when we fall out is, oh yeah, she did this, that, and the
Loud pack,
third.
what's happening? Right,
She ain't
right.
got no views. She ain't got no views. She ain't got no. That man said on the last interview, I ain't got no connections and all that. Like, bro, I'm not gonna tell you anything because you're not gonna do nothing but blog it to the world. Like, no,
She
cut it
said,
out. You don't know who I know.
right, right, right. Well, shit, man, we go like I said, it is what it is. We locked in, and we gonna get our shit. We gonna get our content rolling, man. I don't have no ulterior motive. I just wanna, hey, blog, rapper turn blog, and see what we got going on.
Man, let's get it, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's get it. I appreciate you calling in, though.
Thank you. I appreciate you for listening. You know what I'm saying? It's not negative on my part. I'm not a negative person. Like I'm normally a jolly, happy person, but somebody that just like to pull the devil up out of a person, like, like, bro, cut it out, like.
Man, just pray about it. Just pray about it, and man, just avoid this shit for the most part. You done got away. You done broke the chain, so you done got away. You back in VA, and
Yeah,
it's just time to, you know, get that shit out your system. Say what you gonna say. If you need to make you a few songs about it, and do that. And man, fuck this shit though, cause at the end of the day, a nigga can't make you or break you, regardless.
exactly, exactly.
For real, for real. Nigga can't make you or break you.
That's facts.
Hmm. But tap in with me though. I'm gonna tap in with you too, Lola.
For sure. I did hit your DM too, so.
Alright. Say less.
Alright.
Alright. Okay then. He gonna air that shit out. And then like Lululand, whoever believes he's gonna take them on that ride. Who's talking? I'm just coming in. That was Miss Kendra Cartier. If you seen the little segment, you got her and Stan G. They was outside going back and forth, and he sent the ass home. He seemed like to me he was trying, what I'm talking about, get on his shit, and he sent the ass home. Told her to get on the road. So she was checking in to give me the backstory. I got no issue with him. So let me get into this T Grizzly shit just a little bit, man. If y'all don't mind, we're gonna take it to T Grizzly. How y'all feeling about the T Grizzly situation, man? T Grizzly auntie. T Grizzly, they trying to allegedly for entertainment purposes. Now they trying to say T Grizzly had something to do with it. T Grizzly aunt was shot and killed by his own friend Wu Thang, allegedly a setup. T Grizzly was shot and killed by his own friend Wu Thang, allegedly set up T Grizzly 600 Wu Buka 600 is one of these things. Literally, young nigga. Let's see. We're gonna get into maybe we can go to All in the Family. We'll go to All in the Family.
Grizzly, one of Detroit's most popular rappers, but earlier this week, Jovina Brown was shot and killed on the city's east side.
Face and think I'm playing AJB. I wish I was sitting outside with you and I was in that back with you. You know your favorite rapper when it never.
Was she alive when did she die on the scene or the hospital?
I don't even. I think that no, she died at the hospital. She was still alive.
That's a crazy way to answer right there, though.
She called you
While she was shot, she called me.
Like,
She said,
now in this part right here,
was she alive?
stupid.
When did she die on the scene?
Was she alive or did she die on the scene? So for the first thing your goof ass to say is you don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. Oh man, tighten the fuck up.
raised
Ah,
on
my
West Side.
bad.
His mom was sentenced to 20 years when he was just a teen, and his dad was killed in
My
the streets.
bad.
But instead of folding, Grizzly took to music. He gained national attention in 2016 with his breakout single, First Day Out. All in for your life. Being broke did something to my spirit. Ass niggas to plug me. They act like they couldn't hear. Now, that was a track he dropped just months after being released from prison for a robbery case tied to Kentucky, as he rapped about. The track blew up fast, doing millions of views in days, and earning cosigns from legends like Jay-Z and LeBron.
Hit the Rolling Stone with the rollie on. Jack Portfolio.
From there, the momentum only grew. He dropped mixtapes, albums, and landed features with stars like Lord Durk and Meek Mill. But like most rappers with street ties, fame didn't come without a cost. The night he almost lost his life, or did he? Instead, his quote-unquote aunt did. In August of 2019, everything changed for T Grizzly. He was riding through Detroit in a black Chrysler 300. A little after 9 p.m. on the 3600 block, a 3-mile drive on Tuesday, when the driver exited the vehicle, shots were fired from an unknown location. That driver was allegedly T Grizzly going to his other aunt house at the location of the 3600 block, a 3-mile drive. A woman who took the stand today, almost 7 years later, which we'll later talk about. The bullet stuck Jobina Brown. May she rest in peace, and loving condolences to her family.
Grizzly, one of Detroit's most popular rappers, but earlier this week, Jobina Brown was shot and killed on the city's east side. Tonight we're hearing from a local radio show host who worked with Brown. 7 Action News reporter
And
Anita
I
Khan
dig and they
joins
on
us
here
live
trying
from
to
the scene to tell us
perform. They
how
on
Brown
here
is
and
being
shit.
remembered
It's
and
my
what police are
bad.
saying. Anew.
T
Well, Glenda, Detroit
Grizzly.
police tell me that homicide investigators are still working on this case, still trying to figure out what led up to the shooting here on 3 Mile Road just off of Mac. Meanwhile, those who knew Brown say she was kind-hearted and a hard worker.
She was a sweetheart. She was a good person. She was the type of person that would look out for you, do whatever, she could to help you.
Bushman, host of the Bushman Show on 97.9 WJLB, first got to know Jobina Brown 3 years ago. He called her JB. She was the manager and aunt of Detroit rapper T Grizzly. She also managed Detroit rapper Sada Baby. Sources say on Tuesday night around 9:30, the 41-year-old was sitting in a Chrysler 300 with 2 other men here on 3 Mile just off of Mac. Police say as one of the men got out of the car, she was shot and killed.
JB, I love you. I miss you, but I will never forget about you. You were a queen and you were awesome.
Bushman says he's been getting calls and comments on social media from people across the country, those who've gotten to know Brown and some who are fans of T Grizzly. Bushman says Brown was a young woman who was committed and kind.
It was like her first time managing, but she grasped the knowledge of how to manage an artist and was running with it, and he's been very successful.
After hearing about her death, he shared this video of Brown in the studio with T Grizzly in May of 2018. She was fixing his hair, taking care of him like Bushman says she always would.
I wanted to share something for people to remember her by. When you're behind the scenes, you don't always get the credit for the things that you do, and I want people to understand who she was and what she meant to T Grizzly, Sada.
And as he continues to pay tribute to her, he just hopes the questions surrounding who took her life won't remain unanswered much longer.
Just want to know why.
Speed it up a little bit.
Do that. What caused you? What was going on your
Miles in Chicago, Illinois. A man that was also connected to one of T Grizzly groomsmen. Also on his rap label, whose name is Booker, real close to Lord Durk and OTF. Apparently, the perpetrator and Booker are from the same neighborhood. They also go by 600 in Chicago. His name was Jermaine Whedon, a.k.a. Wu-Tang. Now, when Wu-Tang was first picked up, it was an open murder, a felony firearm charge. But what a lot of people don't know is that Wu-Tang already had a serious criminal background. This wasn't no first-time offender. In fact, back on May 12, 2016, he had a felony conviction for aggravated unlawful use of a weapon in a vehicle in Cook County. He was sentenced to 1 year imprisonment. And second, on March 15, 2018, just 2 years later after that, he had a felony conviction again for unlawful possession of a weapon by a felon.
Talk to me. I talk back.
42 months in prison.
Or y'all
Which
just
lets us
listening.
know that Wu-Tang not supposed to be around firearms. Now, I wanted to make all that clear because he was later caught with a firearm that was illegal in Chicago, which we'll later discuss. And the feds got that case. And what they did is they dropped it for the moment because he did get found with a firearm that has did another crime across state lines. And they let him deal with the state for now. And we just wonder why. But they also did something that I want you guys to pay attention to as well. In the state case, gave this habitual offender a reasonable bond for murder. As mentioned, we wonder why, but at this point we know this is no ordinary case, and some folks believe he was let out on purpose, maybe even being used as bait, or even working with
This is
somebody.
what the
Either
world
way,
comes. I might
something
have to
is
make it
off.
to
Now, when
church
JB
tomorrow
lost
and
her
give my life to
Wu-Tang
the
was on
Lord.
probation, and he had a tether, and we'll later explain how that played on helping solving this
What you
case
mean,
for the state
McCakes?
and the feds. October 19, 2019, just 2 months after JB lost her life, Wu-Tang was arrested in Chicago, Illinois. It was around 12:06 p.m. when officers from Chicago Police Department were on a routine patrol when they responded to another officer report of a male and one female sitting inside of a stolen vehicle parked in the alley behind 5920 South Calumet Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. The reporting officer had confirmed that the vehicle was stolen by checking the vehicle license plate in the law enforcement computer database. When responding to CPD, officers pulled into the alley. They observed the male subsequently identified as Wu-Tang, aka Jermaine Whedon, and a female standing near the stolen vehicle, a blue Nissan Versa with New
I
York
just can't
license
be
plate. Now keep that
caught
visual
up
in
in
mind
this
as the responding officers
these young
exited the
niggas
patrol
bullshit.
car and approached Wu-Tang. He fled from officers on foot.
See,
After a brief foot chase, the officers
ladies out here
apprehended
that
Wu-Tang
still
and
like
placed
to
him in
be
handcuffs
cougars.
as Wu-Tang
You
physically
know, I know I got some cougars on here. I know I got some cougars on here that still like young niggas. Y'all still like pants sagging off your ass. You still like to live on the edge. You might have to survive a couple gunshots, a couple shootouts, a couple life endangerment moments. You see what I'm saying? When you still worrying with these young niggas and shit like that, who, you know, you gotta understand. Bullet holes and bankrolls come with it. You know? This is just for my cougars. All my cougars in the chat. Hey, this what come with the lifestyle. You might have to, do a couple of evading and arrest. That's all I'm saying.
resisted the officers when placed
If you
against the
cougar
police car.
living,
A Glock 2340
you might have to come with a
semi-automatic
couple
handgun,
shootouts and
bearing
shit.
serial number PAZ363, fell out of the Wu-Tang's left pants leg. The handgun was loaded
You
with
see what
12
I'm
rounds of
saying?
ammunition with the
Wu-Tang.
head stamp marking.
What you
SID
think
40
finna
S&W.
Wu-Tang?
During the subsequent search of the stolen blue Nissan, CPD officers recovered an extended magazine from the passenger side door.
We stay out the way.
Would you believe
How old are
this
you, Miss
man
Nikki?
had the same firearm and same stolen vehicle during the night that JB lost her life? Well, it's true. When it came to the rental, the car was a Hertz rental car that had been set to be returned to Hertz on August 24th, 2019. Hertz filed
If
the
you don't
stolen
mind
police
me
report
asking, how
in
old are
September
you?
of 2000.
Give me a range.
The following year, February
Consenting.
2020, DPD received
Oh,
notification
that could be
from the
anything.
MSP
That could be
lab where they
anything.
test the
Give me
firearm
a age.
ballistics.
Give me a
They
you
confirmed
40
that
to
firearm
50,
that Wu-Tang
35 to
was owned in
45,
Chicago was the same firearm used to take the
45 to
life of JB.
55.
May she rest in peace. Now at this point, fam, I know a lot going through your head, but at least for the moment, Wu-Tang gets arrested. At the following year, as mentioned, police, at least the feds stepped in, but they was already in. But they gave him one count of a firearm taken in from state lines, and they end up dismissing that case in 2021, letting him take on the challenge for the state for now. And after being arrested for over 5 years, the state gave him a $75,000 10% cash bond on the tether, in which he paid. But that was crazy, because it's mentioned he was arrested for all that time, and his trial was coming up. But the world didn't know. Now, Wu-Tang will only be out for just 3 months before starting trial just this past Monday, July 14, 2025. And while the feds keep a close eye, and for some reason, when this case has started back up for trial, they released a $2,500 reward again, as if the guy they caught with all this evidence isn't enough, or not the sole person responsible, which probably indicates a recent bond and the feds letting go of the first charge for now. And the Family TV will hopefully start filming from now on.
I'm trying to be
this
good.
trial on Twitch and
What
YouTube,
that mean?
on the second channel, and many more.
What that mean?
But
I ain't asked you no
today,
question to
although
say
the
nothing
audio
bad.
wasn't allowed for screen recording while looking. You can only
Just
screen
trying to see
record
how old are
when
you?
audio picks
You
up
said
from another
consenting.
device. And I didn't know that today. But I took some key notes. And the house that T Grizzly allegedly stopped at the day JB lost her life to go inside. Remember we said that was his aunt's house? Another aunt? Well, she took the stand today. And to sum up 8 hours for you guys in 60 seconds, I say this. that rumor that's floating around that T Grizzly got his alleged aunt pregnant, the state believes that. Not the family TV, not Reddit.
The state
And there was
believe it.
one damaging answer from the aunt on the stand. And it seemed like
Last question, man, nigga. Where you from? You're not from Memphis, right?
By the state, does she remember the aunt mentioning that when T Grizzly heard the shots inside the home, he ran to the window to see what was going on? The aunt responded, no.
If you want to drop your auto insurance rate, then don't skip this video. Take a look. I've removed my personal info, guys. From $140 per month down to just $45 per month. Same.
She didn't say that.
What I say, they must be tearing them up right now. Yeah. All good, man. So the night everything happened, man. Can you kind of go over that night with us? I know y'all was at the studio. I seen you on your Instagram.
Yeah, so we was at the studio with Guapo and Jay Swan or whatever. And I'm going to my cousin's house, my older cousin.
Mm-hmm.
He was real close with my pops. This is like my pop's brother.
Mm-hmm.
And I always try to, you know what I'm saying, show him some love because that's another wound we really ain't healed from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I went over there and I was telling her, like, come in the house. And she like, no, I don't want to go in. I'm begging her to come in the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, certain areas, you just can't, you got to move right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about where you at. I could go anywhere I want to.
Right.
But I got to move right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm moving right, can't nothing happen to me. So I'm telling her to come in the
I
house.
have
Like,
a
no.
son that has his bachelor's and master's from college. I'm in Illinois. He just graduated from college last year. His repertoire, we topped off in Indiana tomorrow.
She's like, no, I don't want to go in.
Okay, then.
Sit on their furniture and all that stuff. I'm like, all right, I'll be right back. So I'm not.
Congratulations.
People's taking so long to come to the door.
Congratulations on that.
And they finally come to the door. As soon as I see her, as soon as I see my auntie,
Mm-hmm.
she about to open the door. I hear a whole bunch of shots going off. You know what I'm saying? Behind me, I hear a whole bunch of shots going off. So I get down because I'm thinking they about to come to the side and start, you know what I'm saying, shooting at me, and I ain't got nothing on me at the time.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin ran out with a gun. I'm like, perfect. So we ran out on the street. When we ran out, my driver was gone with no cars out there.
Lay Bloomers TV.901. Mid nigga, follow me. Let me get my other shit up. Follow me on Instagram if you have an IG though.
Okay. She was in the car on the street. So my cousin ran out with the gun or whatever. And we ran out in the front to see what's going on. And to, if somebody up on us, we gonna get them off us.
Congrats though.
Once we got outside, once we got in the front where they was at, my driver gone. There's no cars out here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, let me ask you this. So, was you had to enter to the back door or something?
Yeah, I was
Congrats for sure,
Okay.
man.
Okay, but basically, I don't even know.
I know you proud of him and proud of yourself. Most definitely.
I don't see no glass in the street, so I'm like, oh, they straight.
I'm saying I got some.
I didn't even think this had nothing to do with us.
Okay.
You feel me?
Right.
But my cousin.
DePaul University. Yeah, that's what's happening. Shout out to DePaul, getting a young scholar. I know he gonna do great, do wonders, and do big things for sure. Thank you for sharing that information with me though.
Too much going on over here. Come on, we gone. You know what I'm saying? My driver ended up calling me like, they told me what happened. So basically what happened, they walked up to my door and opened my door. You know what I'm saying? So niggas opened my door, trying to get at me. He ended up hitting her up.
Where'd they hit her on the back?
Everywhere.
They hit her on her side and in her arm. She didn't get hit in her head or her face, and just all on her side. You feel me?
How many
on
times?
the side where her heart at?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on the side like where her heart at too. So that shit was fucked up. She got shot like that before a long time ago. My uncle.
Okay.
His car got shot up, and she got hit in the exact same place, but she lived. You know what I'm saying?
Super straight. Degree in geography. That's what's happening though.
Straight to hospital as soon as it happened. But
was she alive when did she die on the scene or the hospital?
I don't even. I think that no. She died at the hospital. She was still alive. She was still breathing and everything. She called me.
She called you
while she was shot. She called me.
I don't know. Then you say that dumb
I
ass
was trying
shit.
to talk to her. I didn't hear what she was saying.
Oh, you could have left that part out.
You know what I'm saying? But like
she called you while she had 8 bullets in her. Man, she wasn't thinking about your ass with no 8 bullets in
I had no
her.
idea where it came from, but it didn't even matter where it came from. I felt like everybody was a suspect.
I'ma just say this, man. Who are you for me to be calling you?
If I didn't like that person,
and I'm shot up.
It was escalated. My dislike for them was escalated times 10.
Now we laid it all out. The come up, the tragedy, the arrest, the strange bond, the trial. You see just how deep the situation runs. And even though the facts are still on the table, the silence around the case speaks just as loud. You got federal interests that suddenly disappeared, and a suspect with a serious rap sheet walking free on bond. In a courtroom now, being told the victim may have been pregnant by one of Detroit's biggest rap stars. On top of that, you got a key witness, Dion, saying T Grizzly didn't even react when the shots went off. To the streets, that don't sound right. To the court, it raises questions. To the fans, it's a full-blown mystery. Now, it's time for you guys to let me know how you feel in the comments. I keep you guys updated as more developed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. To then,
that's what they saying. That's the story they trying to run.
Everybody asked me, man, does the Bluetooth actually work?
Bro.
And I remember I was gonna do me a Bluetooth commercial. And how to jump the boy coming out the house.
You can get 1 month.
I was gonna reenact the Bluetooth commercial.
So you got nothing to lose and you got everything to gain. Try it.
Man, there's so much going on in this world, though. You don't know what's true. You don't know what's real. All you know, man, you gotta stay prayed up. Like for real, for real. You gotta stay prayed up to whoever you pray to. Whatever God, whatever you believe in, man, just stay prayed up. Stay humble. And you know, because shit bad. The criminals getting more bold. Life is getting shorter. And it's just a lot happening, man. So you gotta stay prayed up. It's madness going on all around us. Memphis madness. It's definitely going on. Y'all go back, tune in to the live from earlier this morning. Let me know what you think. Jump in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share. Man, y'all saying they talking about one of these niggas on here be trying to hold their teeth in when talking this shit, man. Who they talking about? They talking about some nigga out here trying to hold their teeth in and shit. I gotta go back and see what's going on, man, on these motherfucking blogs and shit. I'm getting all type of inboxes of messages and shit, man. If you got fake ass teeth in your mouth, then you need to get that shit together before you get on the camera, man. Get that shit together. Stop getting in front of the camera. And your teeth ain't you ain't put your fix-it in your poly grip in. Stop getting in front of the camera like that, man. Right. That's what's happening. There she go being a mama. She bringing them credentials out. Okay. Dare to be different. Man, tell them, man, tell them to appreciate it. Tell him, man, to stay focused, though. I'm pretty sure he got it. You know what I'm saying? But tell him to stay focused. We proud of him over here at the Late Bloomer Podcast, though, for real. Anytime a young black man, not engulfed in the bullshit, not falling victim to his circumstances and surroundings. Hey, man, that's good. And we need more people going into different fields. Everybody can't be rappers. Everybody can't be athletes and entertainers and shit, things of that nature, It's different fields, different jobs that make the world go round. And I think if we had more people showing the youth that, hey, you don't got to be this, you don't got to, man, you could be doing some other shit and still have a successful, meaningful life. You know, everybody, social media got everybody want to be rich. You know, nobody want to be normal no more. Everybody want to be rich and lit, and nobody want to be normal and basic. It's cool to live a normal, basic life. You don't have to be rich and popping. You know what I'm saying? So, ain't nothing wrong with having a career, a profession, being normal. Like normal is normal. What my boy Wild Wayne say? Jesus is popping. Like normal is popping. Normal is popping. We need more people out here being normal, man. You know, we need more normal shit going on. He be looking at me sideways just by the music I listen to. I can understand it. So last night I had a little brain freeze where I couldn't figure out what 2014 to 2025. I you know, now 2014, 2025 minus 11. I think that's what it was. I was having a brain fart. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's 2014. But last night I just couldn't think. You know what I'm saying? They tried to clown me about this shit. He a math whiz. That's what's happening. I'm like everything else whiz. Math really not my strongest, wasn't my strongest subject in college or high school, but I did it. But the grammar, the social studies, sociology, psychology, anatomy, all of that shit is like my go-to. He's cerebral. Okay. Okay then. It sounds like it's a young man that's ready to carve his niche in the world though. Focused, determined, great parent, pushing them. Hey, I'm ready to see what to hear about it. I'm ready to hear about it, man. So we're gonna root that young black king on, man. For real, for real. Appreciate you tapping in with me. Like I said, once again, appreciate Miss Kendra Cartier coming through to give me a little insight on her situation, and also for the 199 super chat. I definitely appreciate that. I appreciate my members, subscribers, Miss Muffin. Appreciate everybody that came through. Man, shit, we out of here though. I'll jump back on a little later on. Y'all go back and watch the live from this morning. I know I talked about a couple. I gave y'all a little some shit y'all probably never knew about. What I thought people know about this shit, but I guess people don't know about it like I thought they knew about it. I was debunking some of those songs, some of them songs we used to listen to, and some of them songs when I was in prison. I feel like it was a situation where everybody knew about it. But last night I was listening to it and I was like, y'all don't know who we talking about on this song. And you know, I kind of was talking about it a little bit. She said, I actually didn't know. Oh, we do have a king. Oh, we do have a king. Who is that? Diane John. Oh, we do have a king. Laugh out loud. Actually didn't know. So you didn't know that? I was like, oh, when you brought it out. See what I'm saying, man? Well, shit, we knew it. On my side of town, we knew it. Everybody I knew it. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't feel like I was just star shit or you know, it was just one of them I filled in the blanks type of shit. Hey, on this song, tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth. I want y'all to know who he was talking about on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth, because I'm sick and alive, nigga. I remember back in the day, everybody thought Bag was talking about me on that joint. Why the fuck? Why everybody think a nigga talking about, nah, man. Tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth. I'm sick of the lie, nigga. That makes sense. So maybe it's more people that don't know about it than I thought they did know about it. You know what I'm saying? But maybe it's just, you know, you got to be on my side of town to really know about that type of shit, though. But I really thought it was one of those things where everybody know, like, shit, this was going on. Or maybe I still think it's one of them things where people know it just happened 2016 type shit. I had an ex that kept up with Memphis, and that's how I learned from. So tell me this. Are you gonna subscribe? Are you gonna follow me on Instagram? I'm trying to get my other handles out. Miss Cakes follow me on Instagram. Are you gonna follow me on Instagram? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Cause you just avoided all this shit. Since you coming with your next question, I don't want to talk about shit. Follow me on Instagram right now. You said you ain't answering questions. Nah, I ain't said it. I said you gonna follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get my followers up. I said Miss Cakes follow me, Miss Snoozy follow me on Instagram. Albino follow me on Instagram. Miss Muffin, uh, Lil Mama, they follow me on the gram. So Instagram a little low. I'm trying to get it up. Nah, I'm listening though. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening. It be so motherfucking hot until you cut that air on. I guess I'm gonna have to. Gotta make it. What other apps you on? Let me ask you this. What other apps are you on? What other social medias are you on? Mm, mm, mm. I really don't. I really don't. I don't be on social media like that, to be honest. But when I do, I post. I'm not a scroller, but I post. Yeah, I'm not a scroller. I don't scroll and surf the web and shit like that, but I do post. Like I really been trying to, like I said, start streaming more. Get off into the streaming world. So it's like a couple of apps and shit I've been fucking with lately. And just been trying to stream, man. Stream, stay busy, stay out the way, stay focused type shit, man. You know. But yeah, uh follow a nigga on IG though. Let's see what's going on. Late Bloomers TV .901. We got time for a little breakfast. Time to move around. Uh, I've been getting me a couple miles in every day though, like walking a couple miles every day. You come from walking, you step outside, back in the house, you gotta take a shower. Acting fool on MySpace, then I left social media alone, but DuPont, I used to act a fool. So they making you get back. She said MySpace. She went back to the MySpace days. I would turn. Matter of fact, the MySpace. If I could get back into my MySpace account, that's where the songs that me and Moneybag they on there. All the songs that me and Moneybag Yo did with each other, they on MySpace because they were like 2010 shit. I was trying to find this shit too though, just to throw it out there. That's good. That's good. I was in trouble on that motherfucker. In trouble on that motherfucker. The top eight used to cause so much beef. That top eight. That top eight used to cause so. Somebody must got your phone. You must been abducted or some snoozing. The top eight. Oh yeah. That's what we need to talk about. We need to talk about motherfucking MySpace one day. Like MySpace really was the shit. Top eight. Was it what was it? Top eight. Could you do more than eight? Could you do more than eight on there? But yeah, you had to be motherfuckers used to feel some type of way if they go on there now and see they facing the top joint. Yeah. MySpace. I never really though, Diane John, appreciate it. I never really mastered that the MySpace shit though. I never really mastered MySpace, even though I used to be on there. MySpace was cool as hell though. MySpace was cool as hell. Hit me on the MySpace. We got a song. That music list you could add. Matter of fact, I think we got a song talking about MySpace. Hold on.
And you tell yourself if they work or not.
Are we talking about MySpace on this joint? Gonna play. Oh, dude. None singing ass nigga. I pop a rubber band, girl. I can't be your man, girl. A little proud of that. Baby girl, I got stacks. Kiss you from your neck to chest, but not between your legs. And let a nigga, he was on your back, right above your nigga name. It's that old Star Boot Earth Truth. And Euro, these Euros on here, man. These my boy Euros on here. This Euro on the chorus, y'all. We talking about that MySpace on here, yeah. Got it looking like Italy's finest. Babylon the Dad. Hey, that's jump hard. That's jump hard. Babylon Dad's hard. But I'm gonna catch y'all later though. Appreciate y'all tuning in, fucking with me. You know, y'all don't like sitting up looking at me all motherfucking day. Now, I can't retrieve the old music. I can't get into my old account. On MySpace, you gotta be able to get into your old account, know the passwords. You can't even listen to it. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna try. I would just like to even play the songs. You know what I'm saying? You still have an account on there? You still remember your MySpace account? Shit, look up Truth and Moneybag Yo. It should pop up. Then if you still on there, well, I haven't been on there in so long. I don't even know if the music's still on there though. But when I got out of prison, it was still on there. And I remember when I was in prison, it was still on there. You know what I'm saying? But 2017, it was definitely on there. 2018, it was on there. Okay. Y'all be easy, man. Get with me later, though. Thank you.